What's up, YouTubers? This is Seraphim74 coming to you. Just wanted to talk about what's been going on, man. Like, right? Sorry about that. Somebody act like they didn't want to stop at the stop sign. But anyway, it's been a lot of crazy stuff going on in the news, man, as far as racial tension being high. The whole gay marriage thing being allowed, just a lot of stuff, man, and it's hard to put my foot down on what it is I want to talk about or what topic I want to kind of get into. But for the most part, man, it just looks like, I don't know, from my standpoint, from where I'm sitting, from the things that I believe in, that it looks like we don't have much time left, man. I may be wrong. No man knoweth the day nor the hour. And even in the time of the apostles, they were thinking that, the end times are coming. But, I'm seeing more and more things happening. It looks like we are in the days where we are in the days of like Noah, and we are in the days of Sodom and Gomorrah. It's like those are the two prevailing forces going on right now, which is violence and homosexuality. They seem to be the main things that are the focus on the media today. Killings going on everywhere, especially here in the United States. Like I said, the whole homosexual agenda, the gay agenda that's happening. I just seen an article where they say some people are fighting to take away the whole husband and wife and make it spouse and spouse, which I think is absolutely, positively ludicrous. It just seems like we can't have anything. And I'm not even talking about Christians. I'm just talking about people. Like we are being made and being forced to accept and take on the views of a small group of people, a minority group of people. But that seems to be the route that the United States is going into. It seems like it's more of the little man that gets more say-so on what we can do and what we can't, because like I said, it was just funny how in Oklahoma, they were going to take down the 10 Commandments sign, a little statue they had up there, and that the fact that, atheism has always been fighting to take away things that lead to a Christian way of thought or a Christian worldview. But once again, that's what Scripture says at times that we're going to be in. Where the love of many shall wax cold. Where people have a form of godliness, but denying the power therein. So it just seems kind of crazy. I had people talking to them at my job about these blood moons, and one happening in September, and that'll make 4, I guess, within this year, or 4 within, I don't know, consecutively, something like that. I think it's 4 within this year. Or 4 within a year, and they're all happening on feast days. So I'm gonna look more into that. I don't really know too much about all that stuff, but I'll look more into it. But yeah, it's just starting to be a sad time. And it's not even that it's sad, it's just that my soul is being vexed, like, really, when it comes time to thinking about it. It's like, it's like we don't have much time left. And there's so much that I feel like I have to do and should do. And there's so many people out there that I feel are just lost, and not lost because they don't believe, but just lost because they don't have a complete understanding of who God is, what His Word can do, and all of those things, man. I've been doing a lot of studying on things that people always say were what you had to do, but I'm finding out that you don't really have to. Doing a lot of studying in the Word. Like, I've been getting more and more into my Word and more into studying certain aspects of certain doctrines that people teach. And it's something I recommend for all those who say they are Christian. And I'm not saying studying what your pastor told you or anything like that, but studying for yourself and studying the things that your pastor has told you to see if it's correct. And going into it with an open mind, looking at history of things and how stuff works out. Don't just be a drone. Don't just be a soldier that's mindless, that just goes around and just does whatever they tell you to do, man. You know, question everything. Question those that are in authority over you, you know. Because the only one that really should have authority over you is Christ. But that's another thing, you know, that I can go into, and I probably will. But yeah, I just wanted to say to those who are fighting the good fight of faith, stay encouraged. I know things look bad for us here in America. You know, and this is our form of persecution. I believe that it will be upscaled or upgraded to severe persecution. I don't know when, but it seems like it's getting to that point where jail time is going to be a mandatory thing, maybe, and then some people may die. I mean, we know that in Revelations that there's going to be a time where those who will hold the faith and hold Christ in their heart will be persecuted to death. So, you know, it's something that I would say, hey, I'm happy to be looking forward to, but now it's going to be a dangerous time, man. And it ain't just for me. It'll be for my children, too. So I always have them to worry about, my wife to worry about, and all that other stuff. But yeah, man, it's just a lot going on, a whole lot going on. A lot of things that I'm not really liking, but, you know, I didn't talk about it then, but I will discuss it. I'm trying to make myself new avenues of ways to communicate, new social media outlets in order to get the word out there and share some of the knowledge that I know. But that's all that I got for right now. But so praise him.